So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I ended up meeting and getting into a business partnership with one of the top corporate lawyers in UAE. And this lawyer has over 25 to 30 years of experience in corporate law. And he has advised on one of the largest transactions in the region. This was an $11 billion merger of two companies. It were two banks were merging to become the second or the largest bank in UAE. And these merger of two banks was advised by him and one of his associates. So how I met him, how I got into a business partnership with him, and how I found him, I'm going to break it down in this video. So I had a business idea that I was working on. I'm still involved in that company. I'm still working on the project. This was a healthcare investment company that I founded that is acquiring healthcare businesses in UAE. And I was looking for someone with the legal background in buying businesses and merging businesses to be on my company board as a shareholder, as a partner, as an advisor, as a non-executive director. So I was looking for high-profile individuals who would advise me on and the company on complex M&A transactions. You know, these are highly complex legal, financial transactions. There are banks involved. There are loan agreements. There are sale purchase agreements. There are shareholder agreements. There are key man insurance. There are many, many technical aspects of doing mergers and acquisitions, and you need a lawyer, not any lawyer, but lawyer who has specifically experience in M&A and has been involved in billions of dollars in deals. So this individual happened to be involved in an $11 billion transaction. He was, I saw a couple of his news articles where his name was mentioned on these deals. He did not actually tell me this. I found out about it later. So how did I meet him? I was looking for a law firm to represent our company, and I was advised that I should get one of the top law firms in the world. So I was having a conversation with Linklaters. It's one of the top international law firms. It's called Linklaters and Clifford Chance. And there I was speaking with the engagement partner, and I, shared my business idea. I shared what types of services I would be required, and we negotiated the fee arrangement. We couldn't get to an agreement on that, so we didn't actually move forward with that firm. But towards the end of the meeting, I said, my business idea and everything. I'm looking for someone who can represent the company, not the firm, but as a lawyer who can be on the board of the company. Would you be interested? And he said, no, I cannot, because I'm already working in the law firm. It will be a conflict of interest, but I do have someone that I can recommend. And he connected me with this extremely experienced, high-profile, one of the most high-profile lawyers in the country. And, I gave him a call. I shared the business idea. He liked it. He found it interesting. He did his own research. We did a second call, and we ended up getting into a business partnership, after which he advised me on almost around 2.5, 3 years, and he continues to advise me on complex mergers and acquisitions and complex deals, and going through the risk analysis legally, what situations can happen and how to protect myself. And he's been extremely, extremely generous with his time, with his experience, with his wealth of knowledge. And my understanding of business has grown to another level as a result. I've received so much value from him. And I absolutely, I'm grateful for having such a business partner and having him on the company board. And, it's been truly incredible. what this man has offered me. So, you know, I'm just 29 years old right now, and these are the experiences that I'm having, which I didn't think I deserved to have, honestly. I grew up in a middle-class family in India. I did not have access to Dubai, and I somehow got there. I did not have even the money to go to the Dan Penya's Castle seminar. I had to borrow the money. And this is where I learned business principles and the entire system of putting these high-profile teams together. I have no college education. I have always been drawn towards entrepreneurship. I had several failed businesses, and now I'm in a position where I'm around these high-profile individuals and advisors who are my business partners, advise me on transactions. I have been in a $3.5 million deal, $10 million deal, $15 million deal, $25 million deal, $120 million deal, $140 million deal. I worked on these transactions, over the last 2.5 years. And I have been advised by these individuals on these transactions. And I cannot describe how things happen. I mean, over the years, I don't believe it myself at times. So if this is you, if you want to be in a position of doing these $1 million deals and being surrounded by such high-profile executives from different fields and start your company from a position of strength and power, starting with little or no capital of your own, then reach out to me for a free consultation call. I do offer a mentorship program over 3 to 6 months. It's a paid mentorship program where you learn how to do this step by step. And you learn how to put yourself in these positions where you have exposure to massive $1 million deals. And one of the best opportunities to create wealth. So if that's you, if you're someone who's serious, reach out to me. I'm going to leave my links in the description. You have to fill a form and you have to qualify for the free consultation call. And once we make sure that you're serious, then someone from my team or myself will get in touch with you and will have this call with you to understand your needs. And if everything gets worked out, we can work together over the next 3 to 6 months to put you in the position of doing these kind of deals and being advised by the top representation in your country. Okay, all starting with little or no capital. You do have to pay them, but you don't pay them in money, you pay them in shares in your company. So I just wanted to make that clear. And if you're interested in that, reach out to me.